Hello. Good day, my beauties. What is going on with you? This is Tamika. I hope everyone is doing well. It's early, not rather early. I've been up for a few hours. I mean, it's still early, but the day before the new year, or at least the what is that calendar that we are called? Gregorian? Whatever calendar says that next 2026 starts in January. I've been doing a lot more of how I feel about things and not feel from a place of I'm emotional or I'm taking emotional cues, but it's more of how does it make me feel? What am I feeling at that particular moment, at that particular time, or in that energy? So that can go for people, places, things. That's almost like when people, I think it's in like an Asian culture maybe, where, and maybe it's not Asian, it could be like Native American too, but they pick up the item that they have and like they feel it to see if it resonates with them anymore. And then if it doesn't, they get rid of it. So maybe getting rid of things. It's the new year, so people are making resolutions and such. Taking the courage to get rid of things, people, places. Stagnant energy. We have the letter P. So someone with the letter P is getting courage to do something. Maybe someone is getting courage to remove someone with the letter P from their energy. A place. Maybe they're removing a place. It's a brown card, so that speaks to earth energy. So it's a life choice. It has to do with the tangible things in your life, your family, your home, your job. Transformation and miracles. Someone's changing something, taking the courage to change something. What could P stand for? Whatever this is. It's too early for snacks. You know this already. And it's too cold for me to just let you be roaming in and out on the balcony. We already did that too, so I don't know. He's so funny. So transformation and miracles. 528 could be significant on those combination numbers. 200. But repairs to DNA could be like a change in your body chemical, the way you think about things, the way, I don't know, like neurologically, I believe. Your receptors, how you receive or what you receive. Something is changing. Maybe the way you are changing in terms of this repairs your DNA. You could be changing in a way that, you know how they have those movies where you see that chemical shit going on. You hear my stomach? You hear that chemical shit going on, or you see the chemical shit going on in the movie, and like the DNA strands and the little, the white blood cells, red blood cells, all that shit that goes on in your body, and it's just regenerating, becoming stronger. Like someone is going from where they were damaged to now where they are like a superhero. Oh, like Lucy. Oh, like Lucy. When they gave her that injection, yes, and all her cells started doing all this crazy shit, and she was transforming into a miracle, doing things that would not, most people would think would not be humanly possible. The number 4, divine, it's like divine guidance, divine intervention, divine protection. Oh, P could be for protection. P for protection. Someone is taking the courage to protect something, protect someone, protect themselves. Stop playing with my heart. Madonna. This was the 80s. This is borderline. If you want me, let me know. Let it show. Honey, don't you fool around. I think this was like one of her best. Well, yes. I love this era of Madonna. Down to like the way she looks. This video in particularly. I love this video. I love her in this video. I love the outfits. I love I just love all of it. So we have willingness. So someone's willingness to transform. With the repairs DNA, with P, a paternity test could be significant. This could deal with someone with repairs DNA who wants to repair a relationship with someone. And now maybe someone is willing to repair, but someone is protecting themselves. The letter G, PG, parental guidance. Just a GP. So a parent repairs DNA, P for parent. Someone could be getting the courage to talk to their parent about something, their willingness to do something. So your child comes to you, maybe they want to get DNA tests and they're afraid of how you may feel about that. Maybe this is a situation where there is a child and a parent where the mom knows that, the daughter knows that the mom doesn't really know who the dad is, or she didn't get the person tested, and the child is now wanting to like be courageous and say, hey, I know this is going to hurt you. I know that this is probably something that you don't want to bring up. I mean, it is my dad, so I would like to know if that is him or not. I would like to go get this paternity test. So that could be a thing too. But PG, it's like keeping something PG-13, keeping something innocent, not lighthearted, but almost speaking in a way that is very, gentle. Yes, gentle. Okay. Oh, look, courage is out again. Excuse me. The equilibrium, 333. Something about getting yourself aligned or someone getting themselves aligned. Leadership, victory, honor, bravery, courage again. And this is not even the card that has courage on it. So the Cowardly Lion, the Wizard of Oz, someone is getting a heart. A Leo could be significant. The Strength card in the tarot is screaming, as it should. And with the G here, it made me think of God. Uppercase G. GP. So the uppercase G with a leadership. It could be someone's minister or pastor at a church. A pastor's willingness to perform something. Maybe this has something to do with something that goes against the Bible. It makes me think of maybe a pastor with the leadership in a G, God energy. A pastor who openly accepts people from the LGBT community, because there are a lot of churches that shun that away. So maybe this is someone whose willingness to transform the way he thinks or she thinks. So this willingness will now branch out to the congregation, because people are more willing to submit, so to say, for lack of a better word, but that was the word that came out. submit to a change if some person with a quote-unquote higher authority than them has made that change or has accepted that change. It's a lot of, this energy here makes me feel of conformity. We have guilt. So someone is feeling guilty. Oh, G for guilt. They're feeling guilt. Someone in a leadership position is feeling guilt because of their willingness to. So that makes me think of, with the repairs DNA, someone who has access to someone's medical records, the big G, the doctor who's in charge, or someone who has some type of leadership that they were willing to do something to change something. Transformation is a change from one thing to another. So we just talked about paternity tests. Someone could have worked in a place where they were able to change some information for someone. And this guilt with leadership could also, with the G energy, the big G, could be like a judge, because the judge would be the big G, the person who's in a leadership position. Your honor. Someone is passing down some type of guilty verdict because of a willingness to transform whatever situation this is. Paternity. Something about protection. Protection with paternity. Something about birth control or punching a hole in a condom. Something about that is significant. Maybe with this bravery, with the guilt, this is someone who went to say this is God, or went to their pastor, or just got down on their knees to pray for some type of salvation because of this guilt that they feel, because of the willingness to do something. This person is now getting this bravery to change something, to change a situation. The name Michael or George could be significant. George Michael is on with, oh, father could be significant. Oh no, I thought this was father figure. This is One More Try. I love these. I love all these songs. So One More Try. I was doing some bad shit. I'm going to God now to ask for forgiveness because of this guilt that I'm feeling. When you say that you need me, that you'll never leave me. I know you're wrong. You're not that strong. Saturn, discipline. Saturn talks about structure. It talks about following the rules. Saturn is it's like the father coming to lay down the law. This is the sixth planet from the sun. So the sixth planet is, we're getting closer and closer to exposure with the sixth planet. The sixth planet from the sun, also the sun, center of the solar system, all the planets rotate around it, 6 degrees of separation. So from the central person, from the sun, the main character, someone is amongst those 6 degrees of separation. You know this person because your cousin is friends with their brother, or you know this person because your mom works with their dad, or you know, something like that. But Saturn Capricorn energy is about restriction, structure, discipline, someone who's taken or will be taking responsibility with guilt for something that they have done. Saturday could also be significant. We have the Roman god of agriculture. So this is someone who grew something, they created something, they planted the seeds and they nurtured something. This also has to do with the second largest planet. The second largest planet with a leader, someone who's second in charge. So you have like the manager and the assistant manager. That could be significant. This is the god of time. When I see this on this card, the god of time, It reminds me of the Hoodoo Tarot and the King of Swords, the King of Knives in that deck. The King of Knives, he is standing there in this suit and this hat, and there's a circle carved in on the ground, and there are clocks in the middle of this circle. And those clocks are signifying that time is up, that whatever someone was doing, they can no longer do it anymore. The King of Knives is a very intellectual energy. This is an air sign. This is someone who's good with communicating, good with understanding things, a leader. So the King of Knives would be a judge. It could be a counselor. It could be a principal at a school, of someone who speaks well and articulates well and is able to look at information and distinguish facts from the falsehoods of something. So we have the God of Time. Something about generations are significant. The dissolution of abundance, wealth, and liberation. So someone wants to liberate themselves from this guilt. And this is Capricorn energy. So something could be significant about the ending of December or the beginning of January. Why? Can we see that? Yes. So why? Someone wants to know why someone is taking responsibility. Maybe there's a question of someone's guilt, and that's why this discipline is here in the middle. And we saw the number 4 for why. 4 questions, 4 people, 4 years. My stomach is growling again. I'm going to eat some crackers. Mira, que te no siquiera. No snacks right now, Cal. You still got like 2 hours. No snacks. No snacks. I love you though. Alrighty. So the letter Y. Oh, it makes me think of Michael Jackson's song, Pretty Young Thing. PYT, right? Yeah, Pretty Young Thing. Something about that time frame could be significant. Jerry curls and caramel skin. That's what I thought of when I thought of Michael Jackson. What else? So why? Someone wants to know what the King of Swords, the King of Knives, wants to know why something is taking place or why something is happening. It's to you. We have the letter R. Puerto Rico could be significant. A RIP. Someone could have passed on. A PR, that is just a deal naquita. Like, you know, someone dealing with someone's reputation, a PR rep could be significant. Someone who transforms a situation. So it gives like someone who could be in the public eye, and this person did something or said something that, oh, that sucks. So when I'm talking and I'm looking at this with willingness and PG, someone could have been talking to an underage child, someone who is not of legal age of consent. And now someone's PR rep has to come out, or just look at them, the PR rep is helping them with, you know, a statement about their guilt could be significant. Pretty Young Thing. At a party, PRY. Someone met a pretty young thing at a party. Maybe someone got someone pregnant and they're trying to get someone to take a paternity test before the baby is born. PG, pregnancy. The name Riley could be significant, or a name with the Y at the end, at the bottom. The letter X is significant. Someone's X could be significant. With this look, the DNA, transformation of a situation. An RX, a prescription. Someone could have some type of STD. or there's a prescription for something. RX could be like your doctors give you prescriptions when you're pregnant for different things that you need to help, like maybe the vitamins, or if you have to go and take that test where you have to drink that nasty shit, and then, you know, that type of stuff. But it made me think of the needle through the belly button for a paternity test. And someone needs to take, like, that, being courageous for that. They don't, maybe someone doesn't want to do it, but they feel like they have to. Maybe someone actually did, like the female, did have sex with 2 people and she knows she did. So that's why she's going through this. But aren't those dangerous? I mean, I don't know. They do them, so they can't be too... Get them no sitio, no fear. None of my business. But, yeah. So someone's ex could have the initials R or P, but definitely something to do with this transformation. Someone, break it down. Maybe someone wants to transform a situation with an ex where they want to repair something. Or this could be where this transformation happened and someone wants to leave because there's an ex here. Whatever. So we have waxing, crescent moon, goal setting, planning. Whoa. The name Lisa could be significant. Inside I'm slowly dying. So maybe someone is planning to leave an ex with courage here. Courage did come out 3 times, or at least show itself 3 times. It's not on, yes, it's going to be on the board 3 times. Someone is planning next to the repairs DNA, and leaving, repairing a situation, getting DNA results. Someone internally themselves is repairing themselves, and maybe they're going to the doctor, like I said, doing things to get their body right. Or someone could be in this Lucy energy with the RX. I don't know. Because it gives me, and I just saw this, a part of this recap the other day with Lucy. And it was just, I saw just the very beginning, really, that I paid attention to, when her boyfriend wanted her to take the drugs upstairs, and he forced the handcuff on her arm with the medicine in it, the drugs, the RX. Someone could be like a drug mule or involved in some type of drug activity with a partner. We have the number 10, so something is ending. This ending is in the brown. So this ending is something that deals with this P, this R, this X, and this Y. The Y. Proxy. Proxy. Something about a proxy is significant. We said Puerto Rico. We said a PR rep. PX. XP. XP, isn't that like in video games where you get XP points? Like Lucy, she gained those XP points. Somebody's spiritual gifts are very much heightening now. It's like they're getting a prescription for that shit to just go skyrocket. Number 2 is significant. 2 G's. So 2G phone. So maybe around the time when 2G phones were up and popping, something ended. 2 gods. You can't serve 2 gods. So someone is serving the devil, and they're serving their shadow and their light energy. Guilty. That's why they feel guilty, because of the duality. But again, this is in the earth energy, the brown. So it deals with your life, your everyday choices, your job, your home, your family. 2 people could be guilty of something as well. So like if there are 2 people in a leadership position, maybe the manager and the assistant manager are guilty of something. Which structure this would be at? Saturn energy is 10th house, deals with your career, your public reputation. So someone is being seen in the public as being guilty. 2 people, possibly. The letter F is significant. 2 Fs. 2 girlfriends. 2 ex-girlfriends could be significant. Or 2 girlfriends. Get out of here, yo. He's so... As soon as you give him a snack, he's out of your face, I swear. He don't be wanting nothing. He comes over, I'm talking to you, I'm rubbing him. He'll get a couple of little rubs and walk away. I'll open the door because I keep him closed in here with me when I'm in here. So I'll open the door so that he can go downstairs, go to this litter box, get some food, some water. He wants none of that. But if I get about this chair, he'll stop and sit near where his snacks are, looking up at the snacks. Like, you gonna get that for me, bitch? What is you doing? What is you doing? So somebody being a pest is significant. Always needing something from you, always wanting something from you. Somebody who has very little self-control. Because if we fed him all snacks all day, he would eat them all day. He had a bowl full of food, but these, what is it? Catnip snacks? Catnip is like crack cocaine for him. Drugs are significant. So yeah, two leaders are significant. 2 F, 2 girlfriends could be significant. 2 girlfriends are, this is an ending. Someone's willing to end something. Questions. This is also, for me, like the Queen of Cups energy because it's in the pink. Heart energy, love. So someone feels guilty and has questions, possibly about a Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups with the leadership could be, oh wow, the Queen of Cups would be like the wifey energy. And then the 2 girlfriends. So that must be, someone is guilty of cheating on their wife with 2 females. No snacks right now, friend. I'm rubbing him, he gets down. As soon as I say no snacks, he gets down. A query, questions, query. A ferry is significant. F-R-Y, ferry. Or furry. Furry. Someone can have a pet, or someone is, has a lot of hair someplace. What else? So someone is guilty. A Queen of Cups could be guilty. A Queen of Cups could be getting disciplined. Something about this Queen of Cups and the guilt in their public reputation could be significant. No snacks, man. No snacks. It's like I'm talking to myself. Because you want to beg and beg and beg. Somebody be begging all the time, That's all they do is beg. IQ. There's a question of someone's IQ, or someone has a very high IQ. Again, like the King of Swords energy. Somebody being able to figure something out. Solve a puzzle. Hold on a minute, please. Hello, folks. I am back. Midnight Sun. I have to remember that. It was a video that played in between my goddamn videos. YouTube be killing me. How you play a whole video as an ad? Anyway, so we got someone's IQ is significant. With the discipline and structure, someone's smart enough to realize that someone is guilty of something. The name Lily could be significant. Questions about someone's guilt. The name Patty could be significant. Labelle's could be significant, like a store or boutique. Or the name Belle could be significant. Someone has questions, or they're figuring out quit. Someone's going to be quitting their job because of some guilt. Public reputation. So something about someone's job. Maybe being forced to resign before they are fired. And if they resign, they can still get benefits or something. I don't know. Oh, look. Pretty young thing. Something about, sorry. Something about somebody's job and them messing around with someone who's young. Or someone messing with someone young in general is significant. We weren't even married. We're talking about divorce and we weren't even married. Fit. Somebody wasn't a perfect fit. Or two fits, two outfits. The way someone dressed at work could also be significant. Maybe it was a little bit too showy for a very casual, not casual, but a structured environment. Yeah. The movie It could be significant. Always It. T.I. Georgia could be significant. A married couple. The name Tamika, hey, could be significant. Tip. T-I-P. The tip of the iceberg is what I heard. A private investigator is significant, or a IP address. Childhood friends could be significant with regard to this sixth house energy. Two childhood friends, two girlfriends. They don't have to be someone's girlfriend, but they could just be two girls that are friends. Something is over for these two individuals or these two energies. Jupiter is significant. Expansion, optimism, abundance. Someone's RX is good luck. Their prescription is good luck. A Thursday is significant. This is the largest planet in the solar system. So someone is in big dog energy. It's the 5th planet from the sun. This was the 6th. So now we're getting closer. So the 6 degrees of separation. Someone is starting to find out who did something or who said something. The RX, the prescription, the remedy. Someone is finding out who somebody is. This is also King of Swords energy. This is the King of Gods, the God of the sky. Sky Daddy, God. God is the RX. God is the RX, going back to church, seeking some type of salvation. Protector of the Roman state, Sky Father, Thunder. This is somebody whose words hold a lot of power. They hold a lot of weight. 14 moons are significant. So this is someone in a... When I was talking about this King of Swords energy, this is somebody who is like black and white. It is what it is. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. Like, it's the truth and it's the lies. There are no emotions involved in that. But this energy here gives me someone, a King of Swords energy, who 14 moons, they have a lot of emotions, but they're also very logical. So this is just someone who could bring compassion into a situation, as opposed to this person. It's like, you did this, all right, this is what it is. This person could empathize. 14 moons, I could get that. If I can understand why you did that, or I can understand where that came from. I understand the core of why you are the way you are. You do the things you do. So this person could be the RX for someone. To say, if it was like a judge, this is getting a judge who's very hard ass. This is what it's going to be, and this is what you're going to get. And this one is like, you know what, I want to give you a chance. I think that you can reform. The RX. Something about the place is significant. So maybe that is a I live on Jefferson Place. Oh, Astor Place. My grandparents used to live there. Something about someone's grandparents are significant. The letter O is significant. Roxy. Proxy. Proxy. Something about a proxy is significant. Roxy, the night at the Roxy. Nightclubs. An expansion of a nightclub. Maybe someone has a business that they're trying to... It doesn't make me think expansion in terms of another location. It makes me think of expansion and like buying the building next door and opening up the space with goal setting and transformation. Something is going to go well with that. The brown tens make me think of good, like this is a good ending. This is something that is going to produce tangible results. Maybe this is with the 2, is 2 people in some type of contract. Get there, no fiesta. With a W, a win. This is Joanna, Cool in the Gang. No, Joanna, this is Cherish. What is going on with me and mixing up these names? So that's significant about mixing up names, or like you know the name, but you can't identify maybe the product or something. It's like you know it's a blush from Sephora, but you don't know the actual color of it or some shit. Is significant. So expansion is the RX. XO, hugs and kisses. The name Patricia could be significant, or Pat. Roxy. My cousin has a dog named Roxy. It's one of those little ones that always like going crazy. Maryland, South, like the South, like South Carolina, North Carolina, Georgia could be significant. Oh, Georgia could be significant. ¿Qué tal oferta de chieras? Wow. All right. What else do we have? August is significant. So some ending was coming in August for two girlfriends, 2 friends, 2 exes. Somebody was winning something in August. They were getting a W. Someone was goal setting, trying to rebuild something. So they were ending something, and with the 10, we get the 1, which means, all right, what do we do now with this energy? We transform this. Someone is like willing to start over. They're willing to end some things that maybe aren't expansive, stuff that, energies that aren't growing or progressing, just specifically maybe just in a way that someone else is progressing. So we have the collective with values, community, relationships, and this is the courage one. A Leo is definitely significant, an August Leo. The collective or the community with the 2 girlfriends. And then it's 10. 2 to 10 people could be significant. August 2nd or August 10th could be significant. Collective, that's like Aquarius energy. The community, the collective of people, your relationships with people, friends are significant. Maybe there's an ending with different relationships in someone's life. We said someone is taking the courage to cut off a lot of things in order to progress and grow. 39 minutes. And all we got are these letter cards. All right. Number 9. I just saw another 10 too. That was this color. This is like bittersweet energy. So this 9s talk about the wrap up. This is the ending. 10 is actually 10 would actually be the walking into the new beginning. This would be actually ending something. But this is ending and beginning with the 10 turning into the 1, into something positive, into something you can grow. You could plant a seed here and it will grow. You plant a seed on this gray and it's like iffy. The gray also gives me bittersweet energy, something that needed to be done and could have been hurtful, but in the long run, it was going to lead to success and happiness. So August 9th, August 29th could be significant. 92 could also be significant. What else do we have? I'm going to pull some of these since they're here. I didn't even mean to bring them up. I was bringing up the Divine Feminine Healing cards. But I picked up one of these with it. Or actually, that's a whole lie. This card, it was only one of these, and it was here with this deck. So I thought this was all of the Divine Feminine. So when I went to pick it up, it wasn't. I realized I only had one of these cards, Huntress. I know what I want, and I am no longer afraid. Oh, shit. I know what I want, and I'm no longer afraid to get it. Someone who's taking the lead. Courageous. Huntress, the lion. Lioness. Stop it. So this is like bittersweet. This is like finding out that you need to step away from people in your life, relationships, a community that no longer fits the energy you want to be in. You don't fit it in anymore. Ooh. Doesn't QI stand for something too? I don't know. Number 6, 96, 69, 26, 62. The 26th of August could be significant. The 6th of August. Something about the year 96 could be significant with, F could be a friend, not just a girlfriend, just a friend. So it makes me think that friends are significant. Maybe 2 friends are in question, or 2 friends of this Queen of Cups are significant. Then we have the G, which is girlfriend. So this could be just any friend. These are specifically females that are friends, and there are 2 of them. They could be 2 girlfriends of somebody, or just friends, girls that are friends. If I didn't make that clear. So yeah, 6, I6, I9, Interstate 9, 1 and 9 could be significant. What is that goes all the way south? Oh my God, I can't think. Isn't it Interstate 9? What am I thinking of? Don't start me to lying, because I don't know what I'm trying to... I'm not, it's not computing. Something isn't computing. Okay, let's get more cards. Ooh. Look, year, endings, harvest, beginnings, abundance, learning. Someone is learning. Wait, didn't it have 6 friends, or was it 5 friends? The movie It. Childhood friends are significant. Ending a friendship, or ending 6 relationships, 6 friendships. Or there was an ending in 96 or 69. Or 06 and 09, 02, 2010. Someone could be learning something about 6 people or 6 friends, or learning something about something that happened in 69 or 96. GT, Grand Theft Auto. Something about an automobile and someone stealing an automobile is significant. The city you grow up in is significant. Pity. Someone has pity, or feels pity, or wants someone to feel pity for them. because they're guilty. Exactly what I started fighting for. Somebody started fighting for something. Well, they started fighting for guardians, defense, instincts, courage again, with awakenings. A Leo is very significant, or someone in their main character energy is significant. Someone felt like they needed to defend themselves or guard themselves with the RX, protection, using condoms and stuff. Can't fight this feeling. The number 13, 253 could be significant. 451 is significant. Fighting for. Somebody was fighting for some type of Jupiter energy, some good luck. They were fighting for, this could also be someone fighting for just to get their beliefs. The Jupiter energy, which is Sagittarius, is about the expansion of knowledge as well. So someone is protecting some knowledge. With this here, with defense and guardians, it gives me like National Guard or some type of big military entity that protects someone, a proxy. Also gives someone who may like go to the police and need a protective order. The OR in the hospital is significant. Not ORER. What is OR? A prop, a pro. Someone is a pro at something. A pro at goal setting and rebuilding. So someone has this knack of being able to heal from situations that were meant to destroy them, or could have destroyed them, or could have made them bitter, angry, defensive. Someone who is taking a loss instead of a lesson. Feeling the, not seeing the sweet part of a situation, just all the bitterness of it. What else do we have? And then we're going to do is one row, get a few of these cards, and then we're going to be out of here. Because we're, damn, it's like 4730. 4730 could be significant. 47 or 74 has been coming out. Another thing about the X, see? Someone needed to defend themselves against an ex. Maybe an ex who was trying to take someone's abundance or their luck. 2 girlfriends, 2 exes. XOX. There are too many. It's not even. XOX. 2 people were getting X'd out while somebody else was getting like encased, circled. It makes me, it's a hug. So someone wants to hug. They want to bring it on in. I don't know. A row. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. A rowboat could be significant, or a cruise, maybe a cruise in Puerto Rico. Someone went on a boat ride in Puerto Rico. Row. The row at the Roxy, or a row at a, someone said something about the 10th row at some place where there was a play. I don't know what that means. Could have been with friends or family. Or a row. People have front row seats to whatever is going to happen, or whatever. Get there, no fiesta. Like, this is an ending. So this ending has to do with a community. So someone has a front row seat to this ending. Xanax could be significant. Washington could be significant. What else do we have? North Node. The road less traveled. The letter C could be significant. Someone's name could be Cox. C-O-X. Deborah Cox. Courtney Cox. Something about the chicken pox could be significant. North Node, your potential, soul's purpose, learning, growing, evolving. challenges you to overcome, represents the qualities and experiences you need to embrace in this life to fulfill your soul's purpose and achieve your highest potential. So someone was trying to X something out so that they can go towards their North Node, or someone was trying to X someone out of moving towards their North Node. The letter E is significant. We, W-E, W-W-E. Something about fighting or wrestling. Someone trying to wrestle you. It gives me, again, the Strength card energy. In that card, there's a woman and a lion. And in some of the decks, and some of the different decks, there could be a woman wrestling a lion. Oh, what deck is that I have? It's the fresh deck. The one that has all the nudity in it. I can't remember the name. I know the box is red. That woman is battling a lion in that particular deck. So something about fighting or wrestling or tussling with somebody is significant. This could be physically, you could be like a mental tussle, an emotional tussle, but there's a tussle nonetheless. 333. With the North Node, someone is trying to get, they're trying to get on the good foot. They're trying to get on the good foot with this energy here as well. That courage to leave somebody in the dust, leave them behind. Looking at August with the 8th, it makes me think of the 8 of Cups, walking away from something that is no longer fulfilling to your soul. King of Cups. King of Cups wanted to bring equilibrium so that he could come out here and bring you. Look, and they have the 9 between them. It's bittersweet though, which means there were a lot of problems between these two before they were able to get to this ending, or are able to get to this ending. The quit, I quit you. There could have been a lot of get together, breaking up, get together, breaking up. It's a lot of back and forth. Friends and family could be significant with this community of people connected to this individual here. Something about this Queen of Cups could have been like 2 friends that were trying to get this person to leave and not feel guilty for leaving. Get there, no feel that removes physical. Yeah, this King of Cups who wants to get on the good foot. If this is not a King of Cups, this is someone with the letter K in their name, or just someone who was they're in their emotions, they're in their feelings, not in a negative way, but they're feeling their feels. Kentucky could be significant. More questions. YYXX. Oh, YXYX. I did say the name, but the Y is significant. Roxy and Proxy, very significant. Foxy Lady could be significant. The name Tay is significant. Trey, Trevor. What was I about to say? Damn, it just slipped my mind. How do I ease the pain when I know you're coming back again? There's a lot of back and forth here. Every time that I let you in. Oh, I'm singing it all wrong. But every time I let you in. The crown chakra, this is someone who's now using their brain. They're not fogged anymore. Something is clear to someone that they want to remove some type of pain energetically. Remember we said that this is an energetic tussle, an emotional tussle, a physical tussle. This right here is energetic. Someone wants to remove. Maybe it's like the L with the spiritual loss or the spiritual lesson. Someone wants to turn this. They want their L to be a lesson and not a loss. So this is someone thinking. I'm thinking, learning. Que tiene fiesta. This could also be someone who put themselves in a position where now what they're harvesting is a lot of negativity, STDs, maybe some ex-girlfriends that are a little bit aggressive or pushy, annoying the cat, wanting something. The W. Although this is gonna hurt, this person knows that they want this as a win. Bittersweet this win is gonna be, but they want to win nonetheless. And Neptune, imagination, dreams, illusion. Neptune is the 8th planet farthest from the sun. So we went back a little bit. We went from the 6 to the 5, and now we're back at the 8. But Neptune is the planet of it's a divine energy. It's like finding yourself back into your own mind. It's the September 23rd is significant. The name Joanne, Gail, John, Adams. Someone could be suffering from like intestinal issues, gas, acid reflux. Something about the gut is significant. The color blue is significant, or the color blue, the North Node, the goals and planning, the expansion, the structure someone is trying to bring into something. Someone could feel guilty about doing what's best for them because the people around them are making them feel as if they ain't shit for wanting to move on and be the best version of themselves. Oceans, rivers, and springs, a lot of emotions, a lot of tears, a lot of releasing with this year ending. Almost like releasing of the old so that you can start the new with refreshed eyes, refreshed feelings, refreshed energy. With this gas giant, someone could also have been or has been someone who just talks a good game. They just shooting shit out the mouth that means nothing. It's just air, hot air coming out. A water sign could be significant. Neptune is Pisces energy. Someone could be trying to use their imagination on how to win something. This would be someone who's trying to turn their pain into power or into purpose. So using their imagination, how do I fix this? How do I turn this negative into a positive? At the bottom, we have the waxing gibbous. Creative pursuits, hobbies, reevaluating one's goals, and feeling grateful. Yes. All right. So we'll get a few of these, and then we'll be out of here. So we're already at 5813. So wherever these fall, it means something. So on this North Node, hallucinogenic poison visions. Someone, like I said, someone's trying to stop someone, X someone out from moving towards their North Node. So with this hallucinogenic, this is someone trying to fuck with your head. This could also be someone trying to, with poisonous, it could be poisonous thoughts, poisonous words, poisonous actions. This could be someone who could be trying to give you some type of poison to alter your way of thinking. Drugs, alcohol, trying to keep you doped up, try to keep you drunk, try to keep you out of your right mind, keep you out of this fog. Trying to taint your vision, blurry your vision. Look at the bottom, domination, helpless victim, trying to make someone a victim to them. Or maybe someone did make someone a victim. In both of these cards, there's someone trying to hold someone, trying to control them, trying to mind fuck them. This could be someone's ex. This could be someone's exes with the we here. Two exes that got together. else do we have? Rage. 5 of Rage. Pyromatic. So this didn't fall out. This is also like Leo energy though. This is actually Leo energy. Could be an Aries or Sagittarius as well, because this is fire energy. But this is somebody ready to set shit on fire. The person with the vision, or trying to cause someone to have visions. This also gives me that burning with the RX and the STD. Somebody could be feeling rather uncomfortable in their private areas. You got the Giant back at the bottom. Love takes time. The name Mariah could be significant. Again with this X, a tyrant. Look, this is the 6 of Rage. 5 of Rage, 6 of Rage. This person wants fucking success at any cost. But this person is not being seen in the way that they want to be seen. This 6 of Rage is, these are all reversals, except this card here is Mystic's Midnight Oracle. So it just has, it's an oracle deck. These are tarot decks. This is the 6 of Fire. 6 of, 6 of Fire in reverse. So this is someone who is being seen as someone who, they're being seen for not good things. Let's just say that. They're not being seen as good things. They're being seen as being a zombie, empty, programmed, mechanical. That makes me think of someone who does something because somebody else said so. Well, we did it this way, so this is the way we're supposed to do it. It also gives me someone, if that's the case, this is someone who's stuck in their old ways and they only see things a certain way, and that's the way you're supposed to see it as well. So this could be an older person, a family member, someone who has lived years before someone else and has experienced some things, and they don't want to change with the times. They don't want to adjust or heal. It's like they want to stay in the same stagnant, ugly energy that they're in. But this tyrant is someone who wants to control. And if they can't control, they get angry. What else do we have? God damn it. Blood Countess, beautiful, preserved, youthful. This is, again, like the energy of someone in their prime. Now, this person will be an older person now. But this is someone who, in their prime, their energy is preserved. Meaning, if I think homosexuality is wrong, it's wrong. That energy is preserved in time. And that's how I think. That's how I feel. A woman shouldn't be out in the workforce, and a man shouldn't be cooking dinner. That's something preserved in someone's head. It's like, it's almost like it's stuck in time. Almost as if this is the best time in someone's life, or the most prominent time in someone's life. But a Blood Countess is a succubus. It's just the blood on her lips or her chin. An energy vampire. That's who someone is trying to get up from under. It's too many. Okay. We're going to get these and then we're going to be out of here. Villain of Rage, on the edge. You see how it falls with this King of Cups energy? This energy of someone who's compassionate and loving. But this person is on the edge of like, I need to get the fuck out of here. It's like too much. It's too much. Villain of Decay, feeling impotent. So this is someone who's in a situation. The Villain of Decay is earth energy. So this would be your family, your home, where you live, where you lay your head. This is that man of the house that, you know, responsible, does all that good jazz. This is someone, for me in this particular reading, who is in a connection with a person or people who make them feel impotent, who don't allow them to grow, who don't allow them to flourish, who don't allow him to make his own decisions, be his own man, be his own person. They want to control him, what he thinks, what he says. They want to poison his mind, like how he's looking like he's decaying because of the poison he's receiving from this community of people. That makes this person angry. They keep it undercover though. He was wearing his mask. So this King of Cups may want to come off, or the Villain of Rage with the King of Cups. This person comes off as loving, caring, compassionate. Inside, there's this burning inside of them because they are tired of the fucking bullshit. Blood of Mary, urban legend, a myth, a lore. They want to remove this physical pain. What, look, Judgment Day. Vendetta, revenge, payback. Oh, wow. I can't sleep at night. And I'm talking about the Villain of Rage. This person is so angry. So, like he feels so put upon. What washed up here. He feels put upon. He feels like there's nobody in his corner that allows him to breathe. Because of just a lot of extra shit. This here with the blood of Mary, you see how my candle just started acting a goddamn fool. This is a vengeful person. This would be one of those exes that has a reputation for being like a Billy Badass. Psycho Jane. This person is finally fed up and it's like, I can't do this anymore. The way you talk to me out in these streets the way you talk to me, it's like I'm not even a man. And because I made this decision that I want to end this, now you and your 6 friends gonna come through and try to jump me. Jaded. And that's 4-4. 44 could be significant. Dictator of sorrow. Checked out. This is all masculine energy out of this deck. Villain of Rage. That's the King of Wands. Villain of Decay. King of Pentacles. Dictator of Sorrow. The King of Cups. This man is ready to go. Half truths, deception, lies, access denied. What did I see? Access denied. Here it is. 9 of Sorrow, access denied. With this cannibal clown, hunger. Access denied to this person here with the blood dripping out of their mouth. Who has this appetite to just suck the life out of this person. This person, look at that, the blood draining from this person's face. Because this individual here wants to suck the life out of them. She is almost like that. Who is that woman? Marie Laveau? No. What was her name? The woman who owned was it like a farm? Not a farm. Was she? I don't even know what time frame this was. It was an American Horror Story where she was killing her servants and shit and using their blood to bathe in. This countess takes a lot of joy and pleasure into cutting this person down and making them feel like shit. So that you have to, this person pushes this person down in such a way that they can always control them and manipulate them. But this person now was like, I don't want to do that anymore. Crown chakra. Although this is going to hurt, I need to leave this situation. But this person here, Bloody Mary, wearing somebody else's blood to make themselves younger. This person is coming back with a vendetta. You can't leave me. You can't go. Why would you even think that was possible? I'm the boss. I'm the tyrant. This is a man whose woman hits him. And he does not say anything to the world, because you know how the world treats a man who isn't manly, who isn't like the ape in the picture we saw earlier, would dominate his woman and making sure he's the boss and blah, da, 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 da. People are fucking people. Like, if we stop treating people the way that we do, they would be able to open up and be free about their feelings in a constructive way, as opposed to shit having to build up. Somebody feeling like they have to repress how they feel, and if they do speak up, it's just some more arguing and yelling in the street. So why even bother? I'll just stay quiet, impotent. I'll just stay quiet. Somebody is tired of that. They want to quit. This is the job they want to quit. These relationships. The people in this person's life are... I know we all in this healing thing together, but goddamn. Look, the people in this person's life, warfare. Look, poisons. Again, we talked about this person being poisoned by someone's thoughts, their actions, their feelings, their emotions. Someone wants to heal from that. They don't want to do this war with you anymore. Friends, family, community. They don't want to do the war. They want to heal. Feeling like this person, they feel like a sacrificial lamb. How do you know? How does somebody want you to be the boss but then want to treat you like a child? No, you're the boss when it comes to paying these bills and making sure I'm good. But any other time, just shut the fuck up. Do what I say. Love me. Glaze me. Oh my God. All right. I'm feeling the need to get one of these cards since I brought them upstairs. We'll do this one. And this one. I still believe someday you and me will find ourselves in love again. I had a dream. New Kids on the Block. Please don't go, girl. I don't know if that's too loud. All right, let's get... I was going to say one, but let's get two. Initiating friendship is significant for someone, and showing vulnerability. Again, that Leo energy. That Lion, the Strength card, is very significant for someone. Finding that inner strength to do something for yourself. So we have letting go of panic and standing firm in my truth. Today, I will not be overwhelmed by panic. Panic will take my mind off of my goals. It's normal to feel panic, but I simply feel it and let it go. I can get back on track by treading water until I regain my composure. I relax and know that all is well. Then we have, today I will acknowledge that my knowledge, feelings, and beliefs are all mine. And they're just as valid as anyone else's. I'm open to learning from others and their experiences, but I will stand firmly in my own truth, not allowing other people to poison your thoughts. Get there, let's see it though. And then this deck. Healing and grief. The color purple is significant. Purple is very significant to the crown chakra and the third eye. Someone could be working on that, unblocking those areas. Even with the strength coming out so much, the solar plexus is also significant. Oh, shit. That is too many. That is too many. These cards are stuck together. Yeah. Yes. Yes. So the card we have at the bottom, this is healing at the top and grace at the bottom. I think we'll read grace. Number 29 and 18 is significant. 27 and 60. So 18, connect through community. Craving healthy space is natural when you're grieving. While being around people could feel overwhelming, more community benefits you now. Connect with a group of people also grieving, or a group of neighbors, friends, coworkers, like-minded souls, or loved ones. Fellowship does the heart good and bows you in a loving collective energy. This could be someone going to church, speaking to their pastor, going to maybe Sunday services, or just going to a spiritual advisor, or a group of people that you know have your back, or who are there for you. They can empathize with you because they've been through similar things. And grace. Embody grace. The name Grace could also be significant. Move through the world as a force of grace. Be compassionate and open now. If your intuition nudges you to offer helpful advice, or do someone a favor, or show someone kindness and mercy, act on this guidance. Hold grounded, loving space for others. Allowing grace to work through you draws more grace to you. Be someone else's miracle. Transformation and miracles. The Lucy energy. Someone embodying this energy of holding space for someone else. Allowing them to be able to heal. So yeah, and the color purple and blue. Look, the purple, the blue, the blue. So those colors are very significant. Even the purple here at the bottom, and her dress being purple with the show of vulnerability. So yes, that is all I have. I hope that this is helpful to someone. I love you. Thank you for stopping through. If you got this far, kudos to fucking you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.